From Australia to Germany, street art continues to make waves. It's being called the world's first street art museum, opened in Berlin with an intention to become a platform for graffiti, wall painting, and other art in public spaces. We present you the Museum for Urban Contemporary Art.
A sign directing at the Museum for Urban Contemporary Art in Berlin. Set to host the works of 150 international and local street artists, the aim is to create a cultural hub for the urban art scene. Berlin seems an obvious choice because of its known extensive graffiti murals, especially the ones along a former stretch of the Berlin Wall called the East Side Gallery.
Urban contemporary art is the logical next step to follow what is happening on the street. I didn't come up with it. It has been around since the year 2000. There was a wave around 1980 where big graffiti artists from New York were shown in galleries for the first time, but that was a one-time thing. I think this house can be an archive, aiming to tell a story from the first time, from the beginnings. That's what we're trying to show here.
20 years ago, the city allocated almost $5 million to get rid of graffiti. Graffiti is illegal now if a building owner didn't give out hand-written permission.
Like, it's not really sanctioned. Like, there's areas where you can get away with it, but there's hundreds of people still getting fined and put away in prison today, and will tomorrow. So therefore, it's still in the same place as it was. It's just that an under movement has come from underneath and it's being respected as an art form. And as an art form becomes respected, it moves up its position within the sort of structure of the art world. And therefore, it's harder to say, oh, this is illegal when it's being respected by the art community.
Louis believes the museum could be helping street art become more widely accepted.
I think it's a nice thing that there's a museum happening because it means that the artists that have been a part of this scene and movement for a long time are now getting the respect that they deserved, and it's nice that it's looking back through the history and it's picking out different areas from it. It's blossoming at the moment, but every flower and fruit comes from a seed, and the seed is from 30-40 years ago.
As street art is constantly evolving, one might say it shouldn't belong to the museum, but to the street. That's why Urban Nation's motto is the museum, which should not exist.